Hello and welcome to the internet. My name is JakeDragon7 and welcome to today's episode of Let's Play Earthbound. So, in the previous episode, we went through that weird cave, past that place, and made it to the giant step, getting the first song from the Your Sanctuary locations. After doing so, we were approached by a police officer, concerned that we couldn't read. I mean, that's not exactly what happened, but that might as well have been what happened. Yep, tax evaders. Screw them, I guess. But whatever. Alright, that's great, buddy. Yep, nothing suspicious about this. This seems totally fine. Well then. Does this seem like child abuse to anyone? Or is it just me? No, maybe, possibly. This section always seems super strange to me. I don't really understand why this is in the game, to be honest. And yeah, I'm probably gonna die, aren't I? Fuck me. Okay, so here's the deal with this. These guys are all, like, just slightly too strong. I seriously don't understand why this is in the game. And you fight them all in rapid succession, like, you don't really get a chance to heal or anything. It just kinda happens. And, like, you just sort of have to accept the fact that it happens. You know, it's jarring as all hell, for sure. Like, there's no chance to, like, react or anything. It just kinda happens. And there's a very good chance you're gonna die. Because, again, it just kind of happens. I honestly don't have much to say about this section. It's just weird. Very weird. I'll meet you guys back there with some more hamburgers, because I probably don't have quite enough of them at this point. Actually, this is one thing I just want to point out right now. This is fairly important for later. Let me see real quick. Is there anything I want to give away? Okay, no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's super important right now, but later in the game it definitely is, because item management in this game is, iffy at best. I'll get into it more later, though. Alright, so trying to get back to police brutality here. Let's think. So these guys take, like, what did they take me last time? Like 3 turns to kill them, I think? I hope it's only 3 turns right now. I mean, I should get a level up after 1 or 2 of these, so that's pretty good. I also have an inventory full of hamburgers now. Oh crap, it's gonna be 3 of them. Damn. Okay. So yeah, again, there's not really, like, much to say. Just random child abuse / police brutality. Like, alright, game. Sure. That's cool, I guess. It's funny too, unlike some of the other things in this game that just seem kinda weird, this one doesn't. This one is like a different type of weird. It's just, I don't even know what this is. I still don't understand. Like I said, I just don't understand why this is even in the game in the first place. It's kind of a weird way to mess with the pacing. And again, it's surprisingly difficult, in my opinion at least. I just feel like the fact that you're forced to fight them, like, one after the other in such rapid succession kind of makes it so that it's like, just in case. Yeah, okay. I did the right thing. But, yeah, I feel like the fact that you're forced to fight them and, like, just one after the other with literally no break, it's just a weird gauntlet they put very early on. There's not really much you can do but just attack and guess about when to heal. And the nuclear suplex attack, sure. Alright, right here, right now, you say? Yeah, let's see if you don't get fucked up like all the rest of your buddies. Ah, come on. I was hoping you would go first. Of course he goes first this turn. Because why not? Let's go for a burger this time. Alright, good. So that takes him out. Okay, an extra one. For compensation of child abuse / police brutality, I guess. And, see, that guy knows what's up. Sure, because that's obviously, like, a real thing. Or something. Why not? Yeah, so I'm gonna throw out a PSI memes first. And then I'm gonna save the rest of this for life up. Alright, so far I'm getting pretty lucky. Yeah, okay. That was easy. Surprisingly. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call you guys mighty. I'll admit you're probably the most challenging thing we faced so far, but, you still kind of suck. Okay, though. What matters here is that we won, I guess. So that means we can make our way to Twoson. If I can just make it through the door while also trying to check my equipment, because I'm paranoid like that. Okay, so just to be safe, let's use one of these right now. Yep, alright. Yeah, so town maps do work, like, all over the world. It will change depending on where you are. So, pretty useful to have. And evil mushrooms. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. Okay. So, this is a status called, and I'm pretty sure this is some kind of fuck. This status is basically like confusion. Think of a comparison to Pokemon. This status is, I believe, called Mushroomized. And I don't know whether or not that's some kind of translation error from Mushroomized, or if the game is just being Earthbound. I feel like either one is a legitimate explanation. But if it is a translation error, shame on you, Nintendo. I have higher standards. I guess. And fuck, they all are like, alright, let's attack at once. Since we're about to be in a town, I figure this isn't a terrible idea. Oh, you're still alive, surprisingly. Okay. And yay, my favorite healing item. I'm just gonna go a little over here. And voila, we are in Twoson. One more thing to mention about this status as well is that sometimes it will mess with your controls. which it did as soon as I started mentioning that. So that's fun. I think to get rid of this, yeah, I can go into that's the department store, not the hospital. My controls are still kind of fucked, aren't they? Okay, yeah. What was I gonna say? Okay. I should probably just check this real quick. So hospital is this away. Wait. Wait. There we go. Okay, got the hang of it now, because it does also change like 2 different variations. Sometimes it'll move them all like 45 degrees. I mean 90 degrees, not 45 degrees. And other times it'll like flip them, so up is down and like left is right, etc. Okay, wait. So let's see real quick. And we can actually get paid for that. So that's pretty nifty. This episode I don't really plan on doing too much more, at least in the way of fighting. I think we're just going to take a bit of a tour around the town. And can I just say, while we're here, I absolutely adore the music of this area. It is one of my favorite songs in the whole game. By far. It's very good. And you know what I said about not fighting? Well, fuck that, because we got a hippie on our hands. Boy, only the Mother series could turn hippies into an enemy. Set to music that's from, I don't even remember the song that this is apparently like sort of modeled after. And by the way, I don't think we saw it in this fight, but these hippies will randomly decide to measure things or just kind of casually whip out a toothbrush. It has 2 useful attacks, and I just gained 42 HP. That is kind of insane, actually. But yeah, he'll just be like, let's fucking measure some shit. And it doesn't even do anything. It's no question why I love this game. It's so ridiculous, but hilarious. Like, in the most hilarious way. And, photo guy. I actually think this is only the second time we've seen him. Which, come to think of it, we don't really see him much early game, but I feel like as the game goes on, we see him, like, more frequently, which only makes things kind of worse overall. I'm also slightly surprised. Actually, oh, I'm sorry, I have to keep pausing like that. I'm just really tired right now, so I keep yawning. But, yeah. What was I saying? Alright, I think the reason I didn't cross that is because I was on the other side of the street when we were going to the hospital. Or at least trying to, because I did walk into the department store like I always do. I mixed them up a lot. Okay, though. So, speaking of the department store, that's where we're going to be heading right now. So, Twoson does, in fact, have a store that has, like, a bunch of stores inside of it. It's, it's not really that complicated. I believe down here we can sell things. None of this, save for the cookie, is stuff I want to actually sell. And I'll have to do that another time, I believe. Wait, can I do that? I'm gonna wait till later to do that. It is important later on, but I don't want to worry about it yet. Let's go for 400, that'll probably be enough. So you're able to buy hamburgers in this store, which I'd still say is probably the most useful thing. So let's see real quick. How many slots do I have? 3. So I'm gonna buy 1 more hamburger. And yes, I know I took out way too much money, but it doesn't really matter because I can just put it right back when I'm done here. Okay, so we'll just slowly move up here, and Gonna buy 1 cold remedy. And this. So yeah, the teddy bear is quite an interesting item. Basically, it serves as an extra party member that doesn't attack, but it will take damage for you. So it's pretty damn useful. Okay. So the slingshot does have more damage, but I want to say it's less accurate than what we currently have. I will look that up while editing this and make sure I was right on that. But I'm pretty sure the slingshot does have less accuracy, and obviously we can't really equip these two things. I wonder if we're going to meet another party member soon. I wonder. But, yeah. Okay. Holy fuck, I keep yawning. Someone please help me. Okay. So, I think while we're here, you know what? Oh, no. Oh, ma'am. I'm not trying to walk into you like that. I just want to go to a place. Okay. So, real quick, if we head down here, there's just one more thing I want to tackle in this episode before we end off. Right here, you can buy a bunch of stuff in this area. One thing, I would not recommend buying this guy's stop sign. I forget what it does, but it honestly wasn't worth it in my opinion. Maybe another thing I can Google. So this is why I wanted to come here, actually. So yeah, how about just more? Like, this episode has just been, like, excessive child abuse. Like, this... First we have those cops who are just like, hey, you want to go into the neighboring town? Well, fuck you, let's fight. And now, we walk within like 20 yards of this guy's house, and the guy's like, hey, you want to have a friendly chat? Too bad, let's fucking fight. And I like the word choice he uses too. Let's lock horns. Now the reason I've been taking too much damage is because all that damage has been going to the teddy bear. And I will probably just sell this one and buy another one off screen after this so we can... Okay, well, it's destroyed anyway. But yeah, I probably will buy another one off screen just so we have another one next episode. Because I do consider this very useful. It just allows you to mitigate a lot of damage. I'm not sure exactly how much. I guess it'll probably be between 50 and 100. Well, okay then. But yeah, that actually does set up what we are going to be doing next in the plot. So actually I know I said that was the last thing. But real quick, there's something I want to check on. So I'm going to make things slightly easier for the next episode. And actually, one thing I do want to mention about Paula too is that the first time after going to the giant step where you sleep, there's like a little bit of dialogue from her, but that kind of happened off screen, so I can't really show it. It's not really much of anything too interesting though. Fine. Alright, so I'll hold on to that. That might be useful later. Okay. So that allows us to receive calls, but we can't make them, so that's kind of annoying. I guess I could just use this. But yeah, so I hope you all managed to find some form of enjoyment out of today's episode of Let's Play Earthbound. If you did, perhaps consider leaving a like and maybe even subscribing to see what comes next. So, yeah, hope you have a nice day and we'll see you all in the future. Bye.